You know, when Governor Corbett was elected in December or November of 2010, and if you poll people, I guarantee you, the assumption was that Pennsylvania would continue our path with corrections. And that path was building a prison every 18 months. So it was met with more than one raised eyebrow when, in his first month as governor, he stopped the construction of a new prison in southwest Pennsylvania. Put the chips on the table, said we're not going to do business as usual. And he doubled down and went into his budget speech and said we're not going to use prisons as an engine for economic development. Then he charged us collectively, stakeholders, Department of Corrections, parole, district attorneys, to look at the system, look at it honestly, brutally honestly, identify what we weren't doing well, and focus the system simply on outcomes. You see, it's not a stretch to assume that we can have a positive impact on crime by improving our correction system. And that was our charge. So we went through the justice reinvestment process, and literally 30 days before the budget was due, we didn't have legislation. But again, Governor Corbett walks in the justice reinvestment meeting and says, not only endorses the policy options, but says, I want this turned into legislation, and I want it passed with the budget 30 days later. And people thought he was crazy. 30 days later, it was passed unanimously in the House and the Senate. You see, business as usual is not going to get it done. And while numbers are important, people are important. And when we have a positive impact on individuals who are incarcerated, when they get out and they don't come back, or let's say it a different way, when they get out and they're successful, we don't just impact them, we impact our communities. And that's really what our charge is. Our charge in corrections is to create an environment where people can be corrected. And when they get out, be successful. He also charged us with looking at the impact in a broad manner. And we were surprised to see that our 51,000 inmates had 81,000 children. 81,000 children, just state inmates. So this goes well beyond recidivism, which is important. This goes well beyond numbers, even goes well beyond budget. This is about lives, and it's not just about adult lives or the people who are incarcerated. It's about the lives of people in our community, especially our children. But Governor Corbett has had the courage to be a leader in this area and to leave R&D at the door when we have these discussions and get it done. So it's my honor to introduce my boss, Governor Tom Corbett.
These reforms are going to create a legacy for us of the 21st century, the early 21st century, of compassion, of innovation, that is going to ultimately create better results for those who are in the system, as well as the taxpayers of our states in this country. And I believe as the years go by, I am confident in Pennsylvania, our justice reinvestment will continue to help reduce our prison population, allowing our state to invest more money in education in many other areas, K through 12, pre-K, education for people to go into the workforce after they get out of the system. It is our way of today helping generations in the future before they're even on this earth. Thank you.